The project is updating coastal land use. It's part of the Neptune project that's run by the National Trust. Our role in it is to examine the data that was collected in 1965 and to update it for change. We're obviously very interested in land use and land cover change at the University of Leicester. We have a strong tradition of land cover mapping and expertise in that area. And the way that we've approached this project is to use current aerial photography to update the coastal land use. In 1965, the data was collected by people on the ground, by students visiting the areas and mapping the land use onto paper-based maps. But these days, we use a digital geographical information system and aerial photography and a digital line work to update coastal land use. Our initial work has found that there's quite a lot of changes in the coastal land use related to industry. For example, in areas in the northeast where there was a lot of coal mining along the coast, those industries have gone. But in other areas, such as Felixstowe, we're seeing the expansion of container ports. So there's this change in the nature of industrial coastal land use.
So if we just zoom out a little bit, how do you think this person knew about all of these industrial buildings?
On the other hand, we're seeing an expansion of residential properties on the coast and also associated leisure land uses. So we see a lot of yachting and harbours and so on that have been created over the last 50 years. This work's important because we want to understand the processes and locations related to land use change, especially around the coast. I think we're all aware of coastal changes that occur, for example, with extreme weather events. But it's also important to understand where changes in perhaps industrial and urban land use are occurring, and also how ownership, particularly National Trust ownership, relates to those changes.